too, and we are live.
Oh, it even tells you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
isn't that cool?
Yeah.
State of the art.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Car Con Carne. I'm James Van Osel. Over there is David McMillin from Fort Frances, as he is sheltering at home. Car Con Carne is quarantine con carne for the time being. Sponsored by C&H Financial Services. If you're a business owner, go to freeprocessingnow.com. They can help you eliminate 100% of the fees associated with credit and debit cards. Free processing now. Thank you to C&H Financial Services. And yes, David, I'm totally showing off the new merch, which is on carconcarne.com.
It's fantastic merch.
This is like limited edition quarantine con carne. At some point, this won't be relevant, but right now it is. And it's handsome.
It's going to be relevant. It's really handsome, and it's going to be relevant for a while. So, I want one. And then, honestly, if I got one now, maybe it'd fade a little bit and still be relevant, even be old school, but still relevant even in another year. That thing is great.
That's good marketing sense you're using right there.
Yeah.
And I totally switched us to gallery view, so it's us side by side.
I love it.
You're not down with the single speaker.
I like this. It feels like we're together. What was funny is I almost went to free, whatever that URL was, free processing now, and then just shared my screen just so that it would totally take over the entire, that would be great.
That would be, you'd be pitching in. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So Fort Frances, look at this. The front page. This is just like television, right?
Look
at this.
Is.
The latest album is the front page of the modern age. Joining us tonight, it's Fort Frances. I love this album. You know I love this album.
Thank you, man.
And look at this. Besides the fact that it sounds really good, look at this shit. I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
How badass does this look?
White Frisbee. Yeah.
And you'll notice, can you see in the background?
Yeah, man. Yeah. And now what kind of guitar actually is that?
Okay, so this is the thing. I decided, since I'm going to be sheltering at home and I have a lot of time on my hands, I don't know how to play guitar. So a couple weeks ago, I put out a message just saying, hey, what do you recommend, Facebook friends, for a starter acoustic guitar? That is a Fender Dreadnought.
Oh, that was my starter acoustic guitar.
I love it. I'm playing.
That's awesome.
I'm playing 30 minutes a day, practicing and doing the Fender play lessons. In fact, I invited someone from Fender Guitars on tomorrow's episode to talk about the value of learning an instrument, especially in this situation.
That's super cool.
Thought that'd be fun. But I love it. I mean, I suck. I'm new. I've only done this for a few weeks, but I know
too, man.
I'm learning my chords. I know my G chord, my D chord, my A chord, my E chord. I'm getting there.
You've got you're leapfrogging a number of actual professional musicians. So you're fine, man. Yeah, a few more chords and you can go on tour.
The thing is, knowing the chords is one thing, and you'll appreciate it. Learning the transitions, like if you're just starting out, I mean, it's probably years and years ago for you, but for me, just making those transitions from one chord to the next are brutal. Like if I'm going from a C chord to a G chord, I still fuck up, or going from a G to a D, I still struggle with that.
Man, I remember when I first started playing guitar, the reason I got a guitar, the first show I ever saw was Bob Dylan, and I was 13. So this is 22
That explains a lot about you and your band.
That's it. But I got the guitar. I asked my parents for it for my birthday, and then I got it. And then I was like, these chords are insane. And I thought to myself, man, I just won't have to learn the chords. I'll just learn how to solo, and then that'll be fine. That's all I have to do. And then I got a Beatles tab book, and I learned how to play the individual notes of all the songs. Mm-hmm. And then I realized that just sounded horrific to just play the melody to just Beatles. Just really didn't fill out any. So you're ahead of the curve, man.
I wanted to walk out of this with something, like a new skill, a new something. And I've always wanted to play, and everyone I talk to is a musician. So I figured I should at least know what language they speak.
We're going to be in this for a while. So you got to start, actually you should write just an acoustic sort of intro music for this. That would be fitting. That should be your goal.
Well, maybe, although I'm perfectly fine with Josh Caterer's wonderful theme song to Car Con Carne.
That's fantastic. I just don't hear it now since we only started on Zoom. So I'm missing that. Who is it again? Who is it?
Josh Caterer from Smoking Popes.
Yeah, because that's a great, I know the song via the car, when we did the actual Car Con Carne.
Yes.
And
which was great. I want to say that was almost like a year ago this week.
I feel like it was, man, because it might be a little over a year. I feel like it
Yeah.
was March of
I-
last year. Yeah.
let's go to the tape.
Yeah.
I want to look it up.
Yeah.
So I think you'll agree with me, David. Every day in quarantine is hoodie day, isn't it?
Man, I think I've worn this for like 5 of every 7 days well, every day in the rear view for the last 2 months.
I'm same pair of jeans 5 days in a row.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
Shameless.
have you found yourself, like, I feel like the days when I know I've got something really, like, I'm proud of the day ahead, that's when I put on my belt. But otherwise, no belt, man. I just like, honestly, like, you realize like what you need and what you don't need now.
It's so true.
Belts, just, I don't care, man.
Sag away. Sag
Yeah.
away. So that all leads me to the obvious question. How are you holding up? I mean, you're a remarkably good-natured guy, and I like you very much, but I know this is hard on everyone. How are you doing?
I'm good. I would put it this way. I Obviously there are a number of people who are, very much struggling, whether they are not healthy, or they lost their job, or they're working to keep you healthy.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like this has been an opportunity to reflect on like how lucky I am, and also I kind of feel like, I don't know if you feel like this. I've been like I've been like almost recalibrating how I approach my time. Like, I think, I hope that when this is all over, whenever I take some of the mindset. I'm like low stress, and I've been writing a lot of music. I've adjusted my coffee routine where I now use a French press. Like, it's this very deliberate thing.
Yes.
So I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of using it as a chance to reflect and sort of reset the way I think about time.
So you are productive in quarantine. I've talked to other musicians, and they just, this affects people in different ways, and some people just can't flip that switch or even get creative. They're just trying to make it day by day. But you're able to kind of hunker down and create stuff and write music.
Yeah. I mean, I think, I have friends with little kids. I don't have any kids right now. I think that I would probably be like, my wife and I would be in a different position now if it was like, oh my God, like, how do we manage this? So I would say that, like, my keep it light enough to travel for like of like what I have, like, that's made me like, I don't have anything that's been this like total shock of an adjustment of like,
Yeah.
oh my God, now I've got kids at home and I don't know how to deal with anything, so I'm lucky in that regard, because I think a lot of people, a lot of people are struggling, man. I've been I don't know how you've been doing. I've been like trying to call people on a regular basis, for my own sanity, but for theirs too, just to check in.
Yeah. I mean, I'm more of an emailer, I guess. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm kind of talked out. There's only so much else I can say, and we're all talking about the same thing. I outside of the podcast, I don't really have a lot of energy for extra conversation.
I totally hear that too, because like, while I'm trying to be like, oh, I'll reconnect, like I'll talk to my friends from growing up, or I'll call people, but after the first call, it's pretty hard because there's no follow up, because otherwise you're like, so what have you been up to? And everybody's pretty much been doing the same thing.
Yeah, I baked a pie today.
What kind of pie?
Yeah.
Did
No,
you bake
but
a pie?
that's how the
I was gonna say,
conversations
that'd
are.
be
It's
cool.
like,
Yeah.
I baked a pie. I made a turkey sandwich today. I walked to the basement. I changed laundry. I watched
Yeah.
Ozark season 3.
I did watch that. Yeah.
I'm halfway
Yeah.
through season 3. I really like it.
Yeah. I feel like it's gotten better. Like, it's from season 1.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the end of season 1 was kind of like jumped shark. Season 2 I thought was great. See, I really enjoyed season 3.
Yeah, halfway through, totally
Yeah.
digging it. And I like the fact that there are no sacred cows. Like, they kill people. They introduce characters and they kill them off.
Yeah. There, I would agree. I also watched this show. It's on FX, but I saw it on Hulu, called Snowfall. That was really good. There's 3 seasons, and it's basically it's in South Central LA in like the mid to late 80s, and it's basically the CIA running drugs through a neighborhood in South Central LA to fund. So all somewhat loosely based on reality, I guess.
And speaking of money laundering,
yes, yeah.
the common thread.
Yeah, but it's good. I've really enjoyed that too.
So again, back to the album, the front page of the Modern Age. You said leading up to this album, I've been writing these songs as the wheels of the world feel they are falling off. Oh my God, look at where we're at now.
Man,
you need to go back in and re-record this.
I honestly, I've been thinking about that a lot, like, because for the last essentially 3-ish years, 3.5 years, whenever the inauguration was, I feel like, or actually the election of 2016, a lot of people, including me, and saying, "Oh my God, like the world's falling apart," and geez, how little did we know of just how bad, like all my concerns and like they are under like a microscope now. They've blown up. It's so weird. I actually have been I've been rewriting the words to the first track, the big one. I'm gonna re-record that one just because like things have changed so much. What I thought was scary, 2 years ago, 3 years, whenever I wrote that song, is almost like inconsequential.
Yeah. It makes you a pussy. It makes you a pussy at this point.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah, it's like, come on, man.
Really?
That stuff? Midterm elections? Come on. Those won't even happen in another few years.
So last time we spoke, we talked about how huge you are in Lithuania. Are the people there upset that you can't come and tour there anytime soon because of COVID-19?
Man, I should write them. We haven't played there since 2015. Because we are a one-hit wonder officially in Lithuania. That's it.
Which,
but
if your band ended tomorrow, that'd be a fine way to end it. Like, hang your hat on that.
Yeah, truthfully, that'd be fine. Like, I'm cool with that. So yeah, I don't know when I'll be back in Eastern Europe. I don't know when I'll be back on a plane, which is such a weird thing to think about. Like, I can't go to any of those places that I have loved.
So 9/10 tonight, you're going to play something from the room you're in right now.
Yes.
And this is something that is not on the hit new album. What are you going to play at 9/10?
Yeah. So it's a song called, I'm calling it From Lake Michigan, with Love. I wrote it I'm not sure if it was over a year ago. Whenever I did write it, it's just an ode to our city. And I have like a somewhat studio version of it that I'll send you after we get off this call. But yeah, it's I guess I decided to play it, one, because you and I both share obviously the Chicago connection, but two, like, it just feels like a nice time to share things that are kind of like I guess they celebrate things rather than talk about sadness or fear. So yeah, I wrote this song while running on the lake path for the most part, and sort of in my head while running, because I just always continue to marvel at the Chicago skyline. Like, it's better than any other. It's better than any other skyline.
Every time I road trip out of town, it is still a thrill for me when I'm driving back on the Ryan or wherever, and I catch that first glimpse of the skyline. I'm like, wow, what a mighty fucking city this is.
Yeah,
it takes my breath away every time, and I've lived here my whole life.
Yeah, like it just, it's so cool because it also, you're right, it's like mighty is the greatest, is such a good word, and it also, like, the skyscrapers just like they eat you alive, as you know, they're so big, and they make you realize just like how tiny that we are, in the world. Like, it's cool.
So 9/10, come back here on Car Con Carne. You, David, from Fort Frances, will be playing that new song that we haven't heard yet.
Yeah.
Right here live. We're going to unspool that here. I again want to mention, I love this album. I love your band. You keep getting better.
Thanks, man.
This is
Thank you. We
This
wouldn't
is
be
a hell
able
of an
to
achievement.
without your support. So thank you.
stop.
Like really.
The front page of the Modern Age is the album. And again, sure, you can stream it online, but then you wouldn't have cool looking vinyl like this. And really, what's the point?
From Preston, Chicago. It's Smash
Smash
Plastic.
Plastic,
Gotta give
who
those guys a plug. Those guys
former
are great.
Car Con Carne guest, Smash Plastic. Love those guys as well over on Diversey.
Yeah, those guys are fantastic.
All right, I'm going to let you warm up your finger. You're going to play the keyboard. I'm going to let you warm up a little bit, and
Awesome,
then
man.
we'll meet back here, and you'll play the thing, and you'll do the
Perfect.
thing. And I want to thank Brian for watching, and Chancho, and everyone else who's been checking in on the Facebook Live. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And David, love you.
Awesome. Thanks, James.
All right, I'm going to kill the Facebook now.
This one is called From Lake Michigan with Love. There's an apartment on the west side where the girl who was born in 95 tries to keep her head up high. Lake Michigan is on her lips. She chews her fingertips and looks up at the clouds. Those are not skyscrapers, those are heartbreakers. They remind us of how small we really are. Oh, Chicago, when the days get colder, put me on your shoulders. I need to see the sun. Oh, Chicago, when the waves rush in, put me on the wind. I need to run. She is 15 feet above the ground in a train headed for downtown. The city does not make a sound. Some nights we dream of yesterday. Some mornings we got no word to say. Some days I waste my time looking up at the world. But those are not skyscrapers, those are ticket takers. And I'm gonna pay to see the rest of our lives. Oh, Chicago, when the days get colder, put me on your shoulders. I need to see the sun. Oh, Chicago, when the waves rush in, put me on the wind. I need to run. Those are not skyscrapers, those are heartbreakers. They remind me of how small we really are. Oh, Chicago, when the days get colder, put me on your shoulders. I need to see the sun. Oh, Chicago, when the waves rush in, put me on the wind. I need to run. Oh, Chicago, when I'm getting older, put me on your shoulders. I need to see the sun. Oh, Chicago, when these waves rush in, put me on the wind. 'Cause I need to run. Oh, Chicago. Oh, Chicago.